Hey folks, I hope you're all doing very well. Today we're going to talk about another very popular lyric writing device, which is known as a simile. So a simile is comparing two nouns using like or as. So similes are used in a lot of popular songs. Here's a couple of examples. So Cardi B uses one in her verse on Rodeo, and it goes like, "Now my heart feels like a Brillo. I'm hard like armadillo." So in that case, the simile would be between her and an armadillo and how she's hard like one. Another one would be from J. Cole's verse on Crooked Smile. "You're the one that was trying to keep me way down, but like the sun, no, you know, I found my way back round." So he's comparing himself to the sun in that one, and he's using a simile to do it. One more example of that would be in Post Malone's verse in Congratulations. So he says, "Everything custom, like I'm at the border, yeah." So in that case, he's saying he has everything custom, like he's at the border. It's a really clever play on words. So these examples show us that similes can be very useful when you're trying to write clever lyrics. So how do we come up with clever similes? Well, like most things, it just involves a lot of practice. So here's an exercise that I came up with to help you find some new similes. So I call this exercise the simile sandwich. Basically what we want to do is we're going to come up with one noun and then a characteristic that that noun has, and then another noun. So a noun is basically a person, place, or thing. So we could think of pretty much anything. Like this candle is considered a noun. This cat is also considered a noun. So the nouns that I came up with for today for myself are gonna be roly and catty. So sort of taking inspiration from popular rap songs. So that's the first noun, right, in our noun sandwich. The next thing we want to do is we want to think of some characteristics of that noun. So for me, what I thought was a common characteristic for a roly, people say that it's dripping, it's wet, and they don't make noise. For a catty, I was thinking about colors. So I said blacked out. They're also very fast and expensive. Then finally, what we want to do is think of a couple of other nouns that also share these characteristics, right? So for me, I went with the wet and the dripping idea for the roly. So I said a faucet is wet and dripping. And then I thought of the black idea for the caddy. So what's black? I was thinking about the Nets jersey. If you guys are basketball fans, you'll get that. The last thing that we have to do for our simile sandwich is we need to combine all of those things to make a line. Now, what's a line? A line is basically a sentence or a part of a sentence that's in a song or a verse. And yeah, it's just like writing any other type of sentence. So for me, what I came up with for our roly and catty simile sandwich was my roly dripping like the faucet in the kitchen. So in that case, my simile is comparing the Rolex or the roly to the faucet in the kitchen. Then for catty, what I came up with was the caddy matty black like it's playing for the Nets. So in that case, we're comparing the Cadillac to the Nets jersey, and both of those things are black. And that's our simile sandwich. If you want to try this at home, you just need to remember the steps. So first, you need to come up with a noun, which is a person, place, or thing. Second, you need to come up with a characteristic of that noun. And then finally, you want to come up with another noun that shares that characteristic. As always, I'm looking forward to checking out what you guys are working on down below. And I hope you're staying safe and well, and I'll see you in the next one.